The year is 52 BC. On a windswept hill in Gaul, Julius Caesar faces the fortress of Alesia, commanded by Vercingetorix. A direct assault would be suicide. The walls are high, the defenders desperate. But Caesar's weapon isn't brute force, it's engineering. He orders his men to build an immense ring of fortifications, encircling Alesia. The Romans dig trenches, raise ramparts, and erect watchtowers, turning the landscape into a weapon. This was the unseen side of Roman warfare, systematic, relentless, and transformative. The legions become a mobile construction force, able to fortify hostile ground in days. As the inner wall rises, Caesar commands a second, larger wall facing outward, preparing for a Gallic relief army. He besieges his enemy while fortifying against a siege himself, a battlefield of his own design. When the relief force arrives, they crash, not against Roman shields, but against a masterpiece of military engineering. The battle is won not by bravery, but by planning, foresight, and the relentless application of engineering. Caesar's true victory is in turning patience and logistics into weapons. The Romans prove that the greatest conquests are built, not just fought. Their engineering genius is what sets them apart, and what endures. The mind that guides the shovel is mightier than the sword. Conquest is one thing, control is another. Rome's true power lay in its roads. These were not mere tracks, but all-weather highways, built to last centuries. Surveyors cut straight lines through hills, bridging chasms, declaring Rome's permanence. Roads began with deep trenches, layered with stone, gravel, and volcanic concrete, then paved with fitted stones for drainage and durability. Legions could march over 20 miles a day, outpacing any enemy. Roads gave Rome unmatched mobility, allowing rapid response and control. But they were more than military arteries. They carried trade, messages, and culture. They sped information across the empire, binding distant provinces to Rome. Every road was a symbol of order, a reminder of Rome's reach and authority. For provincials and rebels, the message was clear. Rome's power was absolute. Even after the legions moved on, the roads remained, silent sentinels of empire. The empire's strength was built mile by mile in stone. For centuries, city walls meant safety, until siege engineering changed everything. The Romans and Greeks developed machines to tear down, scale, or smash through defenses. Catapults and ballistae hurled stones and bolts, battering walls and morale alike. Siege towers, massive and mobile, allowed troops to storm ramparts directly. Battering rams, iron-tipped and protected, hammered gates until they fell. The science of siege warfare turned battles into problems of time, resources, and skill. No wall was truly impregnable if the engineers had their way. The psychological impact was immense. Defenders faced relentless, systematic destruction. Ancient warfare became a contest of ingenuity, not just courage. In the end, engineering made the impossible possible. As Rome's west fell, Byzantium endured, thanks in part to a secret weapon, Greek fire. This chemical incendiary, its formula lost to history, gave the Byzantine navy a supernatural edge. Projected from ship-mounted siphons, it clung to wood and men, burning even on water. Enemy fleets faced streams of inextinguishable fire, spreading panic and destruction. The projection system itself was a marvel, heated bronze tubes, pumps, and nozzles, operated by specialists. Greek fire transformed naval combat, letting Byzantines destroy fleets from a distance. During Arab sieges, it saved Constantinople and Christendom. Its psychological power was immense. Seen as a divine weapon, it made the navy seem invincible. The secret was so vital, revealing it meant death. For centuries, this single innovation let Byzantium survive against overwhelming odds. Military engineering is as much psychological as physical. Massive walls like Hadrian's or Constantinople's intimidated as much as they repelled. These structures declared, "This is the limit of your ambition." Roman camps built daily imposed order and discipline, boosting morale and deterring enemies. For attackers, the sight of towering battlements was demoralizing before a single arrow flew. Engineers layered defenses, walls, moats, gatehouses, to make assaults seem hopeless. Features like crenellations and machicolations were both practical and threatening. Every foot gained by attackers would be paid for in blood. This fusion of architecture and intimidation broke enemy spirits before walls broke. Psychological defense let smaller forces hold off much larger armies. Our world is unrecognizable from ancient Rome, but their engineering lessons endure. Caesar's victory at Alesia was built on foresight and preparation, not impulse. Today, our fortresses are knowledge, skills, and networks. Like Roman roads, preparation lets us move swiftly through challenges. Greek fire teaches the value of a unique advantage, a specialized skill or secret weapon. Success often comes from being exceptional at one thing. The ancients reshaped their world. We must engineer our own fate. Don't bow to obstacles, solve them. Victory comes from planning, preparation, and ingenuity. As then, so now, the engineers will inherit the earth.